Hello, and welcome to Studio Opinions. With guest Alex Boat, and also Curtis Doe, and also Diane Doe. And now, here's your host, Jack Doe.
Hello YouTubers. As you might have guessed, we have a new image in the background called I Amsterdam, in the city of Amsterdam, Netherlands. But this sign behind us is located at the Schiphol airport, and the entrance is somewhere near the sign. For those of you that don't know, it's only an image. We are not really in Amsterdam, but we have the ability to walk into a photo, with some limits. Later, we will go to the sign and pose for a snapshot of us. Okay, the subject of this episode is somewhat different. Curtis agreed to act like he is the famous bard. AI. He will use his voice to answer our questions that we will ask Bard, and the answers will be done by Curtis. In iClone, anything is possible. Now also, for those that don't know, Alex is autistic, and can't talk, but he can nod his head for answers. Curtis, as being Bard, will read Alex's mind, and tell the viewers what the question was, and then he will answer as Bard, and when we are done, Curtis will be himself again. No harm was done in the making of this video. Okay, Curtis, are you ready, son?
Yes sir, Dad, I am ready, but I need to switch into a trance, starting right now. Hi. Jack, I'm Bard. Your AI. What would you like to know?
Okay, how many planes land per day at the Schiphol airport in Amsterdam?
The number of planes landing at Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam can vary depending on the day and season. However, here are some different perspectives to give you a good idea. Average numbers. Current average, as of today, December 30th, 2023, Schiphol expects an average of 1,255 daily flights for the week of January 1st to 7th, 2024. Recent average, looking back at December 11th to 24th, 2023, Schiphol averaged 1,169 daily flights, which was 94% of the pre-pandemic level, 2019. Overall estimate, Schiphol's website states that around 1,370 aircraft cross their runways every day, indicating a slightly higher general average. Specific days. Peak days. During busy seasons or holidays, Schiphol can handle up to 1,500 to 1,600 daily flights. Off-peak days, during slower periods, the number of landings can dip below 1,000 per day. Additional factors. Weather. Bad weather can disrupt schedules and reduce the number of landings. Slot restrictions. The Dutch government imposes limits on the number of aircraft movements at Schiphol, currently set at 500,000 per year. So, to summarize, the number of planes landing at Schiphol Airport per day in Amsterdam can range from around 1,000 on slower days to over 1,500 during peak periods, with an average around 1,250 to 1,350 currently. Remember to check specific dates and consider any potential factors affecting air traffic when planning your trip. I hope this information is helpful. Let me know if you have any other questions.
No, I have no other questions, Bard, but you may read Alex's mind for the next question, and tell us what the question was, and then answer it.
I will. Here goes. Yes, I hear your question, Alex. Alex is asking, how many bicycles are in Amsterdam? Determining the exact number of bicycles in Amsterdam is tricky, as it's constantly changing, but here's what we know. Estimates. 881,000, this is a widely quoted figure based on a 2015 study by the Central Bureau of Statistics. More than residents, it's often said that Amsterdam has more bikes than residents, which wouldn't be surprising considering the estimate above and the city's population of around 834,713. Factors to consider. Fluctuations, the number of bikes changes due to purchases, thefts, and abandonments. Hidden bikes, bikes parked indoors or in private areas may not be counted in estimates. Lost and forgotten, bikes ending up in canals or forgotten elsewhere add further uncertainty. Therefore, while 881,000 is a reliable estimate, the actual number of bikes in Amsterdam can be slightly higher or lower. One thing's for sure, Amsterdam's love for cycling is undeniable, and with this many bikes on the streets, it's no wonder they boast the title of the world's most bicycle-friendly city. Fun fact, if you're ever curious about the fate of those unlucky bikes ending up in Amsterdam's canals, the city organizes an annual canal cleanup to fish them out. I hope this information helps. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Thank you, Bard. I believe Diane has a question to ask you.
Yes, I have a question. How many cars are driven in Amsterdam, Bard?
That is a very good question. Unlike with bicycles, there's a clearer picture of car usage in Amsterdam, thanks to vehicle registrations and traffic data. Here's what we know. Number of cars. Registered vehicles, as of December 2018, latest available data, Amsterdam has about 231,185 registered passenger cars. Density, this translates to around 277 cars per 1,000 residents, which is significantly lower than many other European and North American cities. Driving habits. Mode share, interestingly, cars only account for around 23% of all trips in Amsterdam, according to 2017 statistics. Focus on alternative transport, cycling dominates with 35% of trips, followed by public transport, 16%, and walking, 23%. This highlights Amsterdam's strong commitment to sustainable transportation. Recent trends. Car reduction efforts. Amsterdam has been actively implementing policies to discourage car use in the city center, like congestion charges and restrictions on certain vehicle types. This has led to a decrease in car ownership and reduced car traffic in recent years. Additional factors. Vehicle types, this figure only includes passenger cars, not commercial vehicles or motorbikes. Seasonality, the number of cars on the road may vary depending on the season and tourist influx. Therefore, while Amsterdam still has a sizable number of registered cars, their use within the city is relatively low compared to other modes of transportation. This reflects the city's conscious efforts to prioritize alternative and sustainable ways of getting around. Let me know if you have any further questions.
That was the last question, Bard. Okay, Curtis, you can now get out of that trance, and be yourself, starting, right now.
I'm back, Dad, but the only problem was that I didn't get to ask a question. I guess I can always look online for that.
Well, Curtis, maybe you can ask me, I might just know the answer, so go ahead, and ask me your question, son.
Well, I was thinking about the question of the population of Amsterdam, Dad.
Well, Curtis, that's an easy answer. When you were being Bard, he did mention around 881,000 people on bikes, so that means the population is actually a wild guess. 921,402 for the city of Amsterdam. But truly, Terry told me that in a conversation we had about Amsterdam a while back.
Oh, wow, for a moment, I thought you were barred, he 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 he. But it's good enough for me, Dad.
Okay, well, Curtis, if I was barred, he better do what I'm doing right now, and that is, closing this video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Be sure and subscribe, and hit the like and bell button so you can know when the next video is ready. And also, forgive any animation mistakes that Terry makes if any. And be sure and leave some comments below, and ask questions, and make some background cities and location suggestions. Okay, until next time. Bye, friends. Okay, let's all walk over to the Amsterdam sign, and get our picture taken. And don't climb the letters, because they don't allow that.
Okay. Ready everyone. Smile. Cheese. Very good. Wow. These letters are bigger than they look. Oh, and the camera can't zoom in on us from the desk, because we will look like giants. Sorry viewers, Terry once told us that. Thanks for watching.